We're gonna break your legs.
All right, we're gonna do it once more.
Yo, why don't you take it down a notch? That sounds swell!
Yikes.
for your own good.
My perfect ass!
Nice butt.
Damn it! All right, then.
No.
No? No.
Yikes.
I'm fucking wasted out. Let's get down to business.
Piss off, you perverted old freak.
No way, you creepy little perv.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
All right, we're gonna do it once more.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
You know how everyone thinks podcasting is this awesome new thing? My dad was doing this crap 5 years before I was even alive. And I'm 11 years old. Way to catch up, you freaking jerks.
All right, we're gonna do it once more.
I said, like the old saying is, all I need is a little peace and quiet, so give me a peace and I'll be quiet.
Dude, oh God, don't even get me going on that shit. Let's not even begin the day that way.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure I'm getting enough pussy. Wait a minute, I sound like Vader. There we go. This voice box, man, if I don't bypass the fucking voice transformer, it gives me like a double echo. Like, listen, it sounds different right now. Here it sounds a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I gotta bypass it. I think it's on manual controls. That's why manual.
You just made me laugh. You said I sound like Vader. It makes me crack up every time I hear the word Vader now, or Darth Vader.
What's that?
Because Cooch jokingly calls my dick Vader.
You have a dick. Kleen has a dick Vader.
Dick Vader. She's like your head reminds me of Darth Vader's helmet. She said.
Kleen, we're talking about Kleen's wang this morning, everyone. This is for when singing goes on. I think when we're singing songs.
Like the Paralyzed Hottie?
Paralyzed Hottie of the week. So that could be okay, let me turn that off again. I forget that I have the manual mode there and I can fuck with it.
Yeah.
I can switch it around. Hello. Okay. All right, let's turn ours off.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing over here now.
Kleen, I'm glad you're finally on board with knowing what the fuck is going on.
Excuse me.
All right.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
All right, we're gonna do it once more.
Fuck her right in the pussy. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Good morning, everyone. This is the Kid. This is the Going Deep show. Joining me tonight, Mr. Kleen.
Greetings, everyone.
I always say good morning and then good night. Do you notice that?
You got it covered.
Good morning. It's the night.
You got both days. Hey, for me it's the night, and for you it's good morning.
Today we're gonna do some special stuff here. I say that because I have no idea what we're gonna talk about. It's always the best times that we have here, Kleen, when we're hanging out and not knowing what the fuck we're gonna talk about. It's whatever pops into our brain stems. I am kicking full mullet, just so everyone knows it.
We do
full mullet.
We at least have a smoking hot bitch for Mr. Kleen's Skanky Cock Goblin Whore of the Week.
Mr. Kleen brought his.
And now it's time for Mr. Kleen's Skanky Cock Gobbling Whore of the Week. With big tits.
Yep.
It's coming up for you later.
I know.
We're going to try to do some news headlines, try to talk about some personal things. The last couple episodes have been pretty news heavy.
Yes, they have, but pretty entertaining.
I kind
of liked it.
People don't come to us for fucking news. They really don't come to us for anything.
No.
But you brought up the fact that, what did you say? What was the little one-liner you used a minute ago about not getting enough shit, getting enough post-puntanani or something?
It's an old saying. It's say, give me a little peace and quiet, and you say, well, give me a peace and I'll be quiet.
Do you find that that's the case for men versus women in general? Do you find your woman like getting all amped up and shit and wanting some stuff, like wanting some fucking dick?
Yeah, she wants it all the time, but we don't get a chance to see each other as much as a lot of couples do. So
that's probably the reason she wants it all the time, because you guys are together, and then when you guys are apart, she wants it.
She's just a horny chick anyhow, so that I'm blessed that way at least.
And she's how old is she again?
48.
Holy Jesus, God, she's almost dead.
Almost dead. She's
48.
I'm 2 years older than her, so.
Here, holy shit, I forgot about that, Kleen. I'm joking. I don't mean she's almost dead. I'm just saying that I would never have sex with someone that old. That's what I'm saying.
You will someday. Even if you're 75, you'll have a 48-year-old. If
I live that fucking long. God Good God. On tap. Let's talk about that. Let's get that out of the way. Did we come up with on tap music? I don't know if we did that. Did we?
I don't think we did.
Let's do on tap.
You know
music,
what?
right?
You know what we should do? Yeah.
It's on tap music.
You know what the
everyone
on
here.
tap music should be?
What's on tap music?
A pissing sound. Like you go.
That is one of the annoying things about when you drink as much as we do.
You gotta pee.
I'm drinking coffee this morning. Kleen brought in, of course, his classic PBRs. PBRs. We'll get that out of the way.
PBRs.
Okay, so what do we want to dive into here? Let's talk about all the disastrous things that are going on in the world. There's
it's all
fires,
fucking hurricanes.
there's hurricanes, there's bunches of other shit that there's social media and fucking Facebook make us try to think are important. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Kleen, what's the most important thing in your world?
The most important thing?
What is the most important thing in your world, Kleen? Well, is it going to be your girlfriend and her gigantic titties?
Well...
You know it is. That's the first thing he thought of. What's the most important thing?
Well,
motorboat my fucking woman. It's my favorite thing to do.
There's to say family, friends, and my girlfriend. I definitely love her big titties. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know.
That's well documented.
I don't know. I can't get behind. Can't get behind that, Kleen. I've never. I don't recall her like even looking at her boobies when she came in. Did she come covered up or something? Did she have some type of dress that
she had to
covered these things?
She had to be covered up because they're fucking ginormous.
Kleen, I know. I feel like I'm slipping. I feel like my am I going blind?
Yeah, back in the old days, I used to use. She has huge tracts of land.
I feel like I'm. You ever think to yourself about that? Where you're like, God, I'm off. I'm off my usual obnoxious game.
Yeah, well, maybe you're just so in love that you don't look at other women anymore. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I feel like that, but other times I'm just like, no.
Just off your
no.
game.
It has nothing to do with looking at other chicks. It's more of like the obnoxious things that are said when you're out and about socially, or okay, so here's yesterday, for instance, and I went to Chet's.
Chet's, yep.
Chet's bar.
I like Chet's, but there's so much drama there a lot of times. Yeah,
I've been there with some knockdown, drag out, some fights.
Oh,
There's all sorts of shit. That whole South End area there, that's probably the rougher.
Yeah,
it's not like super rough. The rough part of BC is like the tame.
Right.
There's not a lot of.
Right, exactly. But that's if you were going to get in a fight, that might be one of the bars that you're going to get in a fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting at a table. I recall this move that Sarah Silverman did when she was on Conan O'Brien. You ever done this where you take a picture of your fucking lips sideways, and then
it looks like a vagina,
and then you put it down by your fucking dick, and it looks like a fucking twat, right? So I do this, and the people at the table are laughing, right? But I notice across the fucking room, there's this old woman, and she's a really old. She's probably like 70 something.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the fake red hair.
Oh,
and
no.
it's short, man.
Oh, no.
No. Super short fake redhead. And almost looks like a Napoleon skull cap looking hairdo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's bad.
She gives me the dirtiest look that I have not seen in a while. And you know what the best part about it was?
What's that?
I was proud. I was proud of myself.
That's awesome.
I fucking did some shit that may have offended somebody right out in public. This woman, she was either offended or she wanted to come over and lick my fake fucking vagina on my screen.
Right.
Because she was with another older lady who had the same kind of haircut. You know, that typical lesbo hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nasty shit.
The nasty shit. Is that what you just
said? Yeah.
Yowza. Kleen, calling out the les boss.
Hey, nothing wrong with lesbians. If they're, there's, what do they go?
As long as they're hot, right?
Yeah, they're hot. That's like, I'm totally down for watching or,
hot les
imagine
boss.
watching them.
The other day I was listening to an older clip of the podcast, and Gita was talking about a screen that he had. He used to have a projector screen, like back. You guys see behind me on the live webcam. I got some room to some space back here to put some shit up. Gita back in the day, he used to have a projector screen, and he would put up like 80 inches of fucking pornography and shit behind him on this fucking screen.
Oh yeah, nice.
So we would do YouTube channel. We would do YouTube live stream like this, and he would. I'd be like, Dub, you can't put this fucking porn on the damn screen. First of all, it's distracting as hell.
And you're gonna.
I said that YouTube's not gonna
off YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube's not gonna let you fucking put that on there. So
if you put it on there for medical purposes only, because like I saw a whole like exam, like male and female exam on there or whatever one time.
So for medical purposes, you can put up dick and tit.
But
and
if you put like a disclaimer up ahead of time, you can show penis and vagina.
Ooh, I don't know what it is about that word. Penis.
Penis.
Show me your penis. I don't like that word. I don't like the word for my own penis.
Well, vagina is kind of a crappy sounding word for something that's a beautiful thing.
Well,
not all of them.
What
are,
I wanted,
a good looking one's a good, beautiful thing.
So we're talking to Dub on this old episode, and he Don Tang is in the studio, and he says, "You ever worry if it's going to get burned into the wall or burned into the screen? You know, because it's projecting onto the screen." And G-Dub just fucking comes back with, "What, my load?" Fucking great. I love that guy. But offensive stuff. I wanted to bring up something that kind of hits home with me. When we grew up, Kleen, we had. It was a not safe for, or what was the
not safe for
parental advisory explicit
yeah.
content
Exactly.
sticker. We grew up in an era where that didn't exist. We grew up before that.
No.
Then that came into life probably mid-90s, like early 90s.
Well, you got
Tipper Gore, nerd, fucking dumbass.
You got to think about all the times. Okay, like I don't know about your family, but my family, I came from a large family.
You do? How many? You don't have any brothers, sisters?
I don't have any brothers or sisters, but my first cousins. I have like 50 first cousins. It's like insane. Not 50. I'd say like 34 first cousins, and second cousins. I don't even know how many. Seriously, that's that many. But my mom came from a family of 10. So we'd be sitting around. I'm sitting around trying to hang out with the adults or the kids or whatever, and all my aunts would be over, my uncles would be over, my dad, everybody. They all smoked back in the day. So you're sitting in like the equivalent of a bar growing up your whole life because the whole fucking house is filled with smoke because they're all smoking.
Yeah.
There's like 8 to 10 people smoking.
Yeah, so that's a different kind of story. We'll keep
drinking
about
all
this,
kinds
about
of
the
shit.
fucking former smoking and shit. Because growing up, not having the parental advisory the sticker on the albums and stuff,
right,
was like, okay, it could be a blind stab. If you had a CD or you grabbed your parents' album collection or whatever, and you put some shit on. You could stumble across some swear words, and as a kid, you're like, "Holy shit! Did they just say that?" You don't hear that stuff in the radio.
You know what they used to call those back in the day?
What they call them back in the day?
Party albums. They called them party albums.
Did they really?
Yeah, they were dirty comedians that would tell jokes.
Oh
and stuff.
yeah. Carlin and all those guys.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But I'm talking about like music. I'm talking about
exactly
when you would listen to the stuff you just weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Now we live in this world where the parental advisory sticker created this rush to get the Two Live Crews, the NWAs, all that stuff back in the day. But do you even know they don't put the parental advisory stickers onto anything nowadays?
I don't
do
think
they?
so.
Because mainly everything's virtual. But even the virtual albums, the cover art that they have on iTunes, I don't think I've ever seen it.
You know, not kind of related, sort of. It's not parental advisory, but. You know what's going extinct completely, which I knew it would because Netflix and all the streaming services, video rental places like our local, our local one here.
Dude, those should have been gone fucking years ago. Nobody gets that, man.
They were still renting a ton of video. It was kind of funny, but they're going down, I guess.
As soon as
like a Saginaw horror.
As soon as Netflix stopped shipping the DVDs.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That shit should have been gone.
Yep, really. I remember back, we were just talking about that last night. One of my patients and my coworker were talking about how Netflix originally came out shipping you a DVD. They weren't streaming yet, and then they went to streaming services afterwards. And then Redbox became available and stuff like that.
Okay, thanks for that. That was great. I want to get to this, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody's having this outrage over that stupid WAP song by fat ass Cardi B, right? I was reading stories, the controversial blah 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 about the wet ass pussy song, all this stuff like this. I don't get where guys can say whatever the fuck they want. I mean, you go back and listen to those NWA lyrics.
Oh, yeah. A bitch is a bitch. That's
fucking
one of my
amazing.
favorites.
They're so fucking just brutally honest and. talking about sucking dick and fucking in the ass and doing all this crazy shit. These girls say something about their wet ass pussy, and everyone's in an uproar. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They act like there hasn't been. Who was it? Was it Lily Allen has all these some songs that are very.
Yeah,
there's some songs.
Well,
why do people get? I don't know. Isn't it liberating for chicks to to have that, or does this make women look bad?
Well,
Doesn't make a professional woman? Trying to go work up the ladder, do all these things. You know what I mean? They're trying to gain some respect, and you got these fucking fat asses. Fucking talking about wet ass pussy. I get that where some girls might be offended by it. Guys, I think guys eat it up.
Well,
I do. I'd love that shit.
Like all the, I know it's not the Missy Elliott had some like crazy ass songs back in the day, like were dirty as fuck, and a lot of the other female rappers did too. You know, like that was. I was wrong. I used to think it was Missy Elliott that sang that one, that my back, my neck, my back, like my pussy and my crack. It's some other chick.
Is it really?
One of the girls at work.
What?
Said no, it's not her. I'm like,
that's
Missy Elliott.
Listen, Kleen, we know you're a hip hop genius.
No,
we know we're gonna do the hip hop trivia with Kleen.
For an old dude, I know a lot of hip hop actually.
But I like that there is now outrage over the same bullshit there was outrage for back in the 80s when Twisted Sister's saying shit, and all of these bands get criticized for free speech. That's the thing. Everybody likes free speech until they hear some bullshit that they can't comprehend. Okay? And this just shows, I think I've been talking about this the last few episodes. Why can't people just decide to turn the little knob?
Right, exactly.
Do you guys know what volume is?
You don't like it, change the channel.
Can you understand how volume control
Go to a
works?
different website.
You can click a little thing on the computer, dial it down. Oh my God, they said some terrible thing. They gotta end up. They gotta ruin it for everybody else who loves that shit. I love the fucking obnoxious swearing over the top sexual innuendos, all this.
Right.
Fuck that pussy type shit.
You know what they didn't edit? Back in the 80s? Winger, she's only 17. Talking about fucking a 17-year-old chick.
They're not just that. There's songs that were Ringo Starr and those guys did songs about people 15 and 16.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, are you kidding me? And this leads me, I kind of was hoping we would lead into that because, right now, what's going on with Netflix and this little cuties fucking show?
Oh, I know.
Let's talk about this because I have dodged this. All I saw was the cover art, read the initial story, haven't done any more knowledge on this. What have you heard about this fucking show? Because I need to know what's going on.
I don't know a lot about the show, but I do know this, that it's the number one show viewed by pedophiles.
People love those pedophile shows.
Apparently California does. Because they're trying to legalize it as a thought process or something like that.
Are you fucking serious?
No, seriously, they're trying to say it's a sexual identity or a gender, something fucking weird. They should just be shot.
Okay, here's the thing on this. So if people don't know what the fuck we're talking about, this is the show on Netflix. The initial controversy was that the cover art for this overly sexualized the girls. These little fucking girls.
Well, all those like what do you call that? Like beauty pageants. They make them dress like a bunch of little horrors, like little Dolly Partons out there.
Little Jean Benets. They got little Jean Benets going on.
That's a crying shame is what her parents did to her and stuff like that, because she was a pretty little girl. She never had a chance to have a life. That's terrible.
Okay, so it's not like this is a new phenomenon.
No, not at all. It's been going on since the Romans.
Here's what they have to do. Do you ever go back and look at 80s and 90s just TV shows and anything like this, and you can't figure out how old these people are? You ever done that?
Oh yeah.
Because they're so I was watching a video of Frank Zappa and his daughter Moon on David Letterman from 1983. Mm-hmm. She comes out. She's sitting down. She looks like she's in her mid-20s. And he asks her how old she is. She's 14 years old.
Wow.
I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. She looked like she was in her mid-20s. She had that Karen-looking haircut, the shorter hair. Yeah. And then she looked like an older person, So I don't know. It's weird because we both have daughters, and we get protective of it. But like I said before, I think yesterday's episode, I try not to think negative things.
Yeah, I know.
You tried not to think bad things because bad things come into your world.
Right.
That's just that. Yep. You can't do that. You got to think good things. You got to think creative things. You got to think good stuff, and then good stuff happens. So I dodged the thinking bad things. But this little cuties show, everybody. I don't know. Maybe I should do a little more research on it. Maybe I should watch it. What do you think?
We're gonna watch and do commentary on it.
I think that would actually be a good. We should do that.
We should start doing
special episode, everybody. We're gonna do commentary on the
We should watch
Little Cuties show.
And
what happens if you end up like being lustful and masturbating to little cuties?
Then slit my throat, okay? You have the.
If they overly sexualize these girls, they're going to make them look like they're 18, 19, 20 years old and clean.
I don't care. Just kill me, just shoot me right between the eyes.
I'll get the gun.
But
ready.
You know what?
That'll be a special episode. We'll have a Russian roulette clean possible murder episode of the show while we watch Little Cuties.
There you go. Let's use my shotgun, okay? We'll make it more interesting. There's only two. Actually, I'll lose. It's a double barrel. I'll lose. I can only pull it once. Once you pull it, I'm pretty much toast.
I'd like to throw a shout out to our head of research and development here. Zaldor is on live chat. He says that Netflix still does the DVD shipping thing.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Wow, I was not aware of that. Thank you, Zaldor.
Well, I read a story just recently, and I have it in notes here, that CDs finally have become like just completely obsolete. Let me bring up the headline here. We'll actually read you guys something to get some informative information. New RIAA numbers show CDs are all but dead and downloads are on life support. So people aren't downloading, they're streaming. And I was always confused by this because in iTunes, in Apple Music, you can choose to download the files. If you could pay for the download, I guess, or you could pay the monthly thing and then download. I guess I was always confused by which was the better way to approach it. But it says here that the Recording Industry Association of America just released its mid-year compilation of recorded music industry stats, sales data. Although the numbers followed trends that have existed in this industry for a few years, they hit a couple of important milestones. Music downloads now bring in less revenue than physical products, and CDs are all but dead. So yeah, this was the first year I think they said vinyl sold more than CD.
Well, the whole problem is now the streaming services like Spotify and what's the other one? I used to use it before, and I'm having a brain fart. What's the other one that's like Spotify? Fuck.
It's not fuck. That'd be a great name for a music service. It's fuck music.
No, what's? God damn it! I can't remember the other one. I'm having a brain fart.
So. Oh, it's Pandora.
Pandora, thank you. I used to use Pandora all the time, and then my buddy converted me to Spotify. He's like, you got to check out Spotify. It's way better. It's less commercials and this and that. I still have a lot of commercials.
I used Spotify right off the bat when it came out, and then I switched over to Apple Music because I have all my stuff connected to the Apple stuff. So, and I've noticed if you can pay for a higher quality stream on Spotify, but you got to pay for the higher quality.
Yeah, the premium.
Apple Music, the quality, I did a side by side with it, and it has a little bit of a different sound to it, especially when you're in the car.
I did the family thing, and I raped the hell out of it because I sent it to all my friends and family members and stuff.
That may be different now on Spotify. I remember having to pay the extra to get the higher quality stuff, so that may be different.
It's a premium family, and you can send an invite to your friends, or not your friends, but your family members. So, I have my daughter, my girlfriend, and
Kleen, what was the first CD you bought?
Were
you just gonna list off family members?
No, the first CD or the first album?
Go album first. I'm curious.
Okay, first album. Well, really, it was cassette because I didn't buy my first. I bought a cassette before I bought my first album, which is really weird. No, I can't say that.
What was it?
Because I was. I
don't need to know that. I just need to know what it is.
The Knack, my Sharona.
You go off into these tangents. No, but I was bizarre.
But no, what
was the first album? Well, I don't know. It was a tape. It could have been a tape.
Because I didn't buy them. I had a lot of albums before I bought any myself. Because my dad would bring them home to me and give them to me.
Like when you were a kid, do you remember
45?
What was the first? I remember my first time I took an album to school. So when I was kindergarten, it was the Grease soundtrack.
Oh wow!
It was the only one I think that my parents would let me take to
school.
Mm-hmm. And I think
that was a pretty good soundtrack for back in the day,
I hate that soundtrack now, though. I can't fucking stand that thing. It's like, goddamn, Olivia Newton-John looked hot as hell.
Yeah, she did.
She was
great.
great.
Black leather pants. Oh.
I think that was pre-knowing what girls were all about, though.
Yeah,
Let's talk about crushes, though, because I had this conversation with Endo the other day about crushes, your first crushes.
Oh, I can tell you my first crush, and still to this day, I still have feelings for her.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Who is it?
I can't go away. Her name's Jennifer Quinn. I graduated with her, and I had a crush on her from 6th grade all the way through my senior year.
So you went with like local, like real
No,
person
I didn't-
crush. I was talking like celebrity crush, like TV movie star crush.
No, but the whole thing is I was so shy, which most people don't realize that nowadays, but I was so shy. I never had the balls to ask her out for 6 years. Never.
From the 6th grade to the 12th grade?
Yeah, I regret it. Because the whole thing is when I was a junior, we played she would play tennis with me, just for fun. We'd go play tennis.
Did she wear a tight little skirt and shit? She'd be all like looking sexy, bending over, picking the balls up.
I used to think she was so hot. Just like she was such a cool chick. She was like one of those cool chicks. And I thought she was just gorgeous myself.
Okay, so tell me about give me your celebrity crush though. Your first
Well, first one?
Yeah, like the first. Like I remember, I can tell you mine right now.
Okay, you tell your first one.
Mine was Debbie. Is it Debbie Herring from Blondie?
Oh yeah.
Love that bitch.
Yeah,
love
Deborah
that chick.
Herring,
When I was a kid, she
Deborah
was like
Harry.
the first.
Deborah Harry.
She was the first person I remember seeing on TV. First like female singer. Front man kind of the band, and I was just like completely just like, oh, look at her. Yikes, I like her.
Man, I'm trying to think of my first one. My first one, man, that's a rough one because I have to think back a long ways because I'm a lot older than you.
Then I have to think that Olivia Newton-John was probably subliminally there as well, but then the one that kind of pushed it over the top, it was Alyssa Milano.
Oh, yeah. No.
Which, by the way,
I watch her occasionally on Charmed late at night.
I was watching YouTube last night, and there was a guy talking about how Alyssa Milano was complaining on her Twitter that she only has a third of the followers that Joe Rogan has.
Yes,
okay.
That's
did
true.
Did you read the story?
Yeah.
No, it's not true. It's
idiotic.
She has Joe Rogan has 3,000 times more followers than she does. She's over here. She doesn't know how to do math correctly.
She's downplaying it. She's just too hot to do math. It doesn't matter.
It's true. She had she doesn't have a lot of followers. I don't know if this is an older video, but he had so many more followers. It was way more than 3 times the amount of followers. At some point, it was probably 3, but he fucking zoomed right past her, man. That motherfucker has so many fucking downloads. I was
that
looking
dude's a funny motherfucker. He's highly intelligent, and I like that he's very open-minded. I mean, in a lot of ways.
Do you remember watching him when he's on News Radio back in the day?
Yeah,
I love that show. One of my favorite shows.
He was also on How I Met Your Mother, wasn't he, or something like that? One of the shows like that.
I don't remember.
Was it
News Radio was the one that I remember him on. News Radio had a great cast. It had Phil Hartman. It had what's his butt from from the Canadian freaking comic. But it had Andy Dick. It was a great cast.
Yeah,
there was a really hot black chick that used to be on that show too. I can't remember what the fuck her name was. She went on to be on CSI and stuff like that. But that was great. That was a really, really outstanding show. It was on Netflix in the early days, and I think when it went off, I was really disappointed that it wasn't on there.
I'm like totally wrong with How I Met Your Mother. It's another series.
Kleen, what the fuck are you doing?
That's like way after he was ever on TV.
Kleen, don't make me make you dance. I will do it.
I know.
I will hover this motherfucking board. I will make you goddamn dance.
You're really making me think of my first celebrity crush. This is rough.
Kleen, why is this not on your brainstem all the time?
No, because like my recent ones, I could tell you immediately.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. You could think about it during the break. We got to get to this. We said we're gonna do Josephine Jackson or Hottie of the Week.
Yeah, Josephine Jackson is our
Mr. Kleen's Skanky Cock Goblin Horror. Or were we gonna sing Paralyzed Hottie of the Week? Let's do it. Ready?
Well, we can do it.
Let me play some tunes. You ready?
Paralyzed Hottie.
Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie. Paralyzed Hottie.
Of the week.
That's a Paralyzed Hottie song.
And this week's Paralyzer's Hottie of the Week is Josephine Jackson. Check her out.
She has huge titties.
5'7", 130 pounds, 36, double D or triple D.
I like how we actually have the stats for this.
26, 37, something like that.
Because a lot of times we don't have the statistics.
Like, what does it say? 26, 37, something like that.
For some reason, I can't see it.
Oh, sorry.
She's
hold on.
I'll see if I get
it right here.
Get up on your Clean's gun shy to bring up his phone because he knows I'm going to throw shit at him.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to do it earlier. Oh, I was pretty close, dude. I'm dead on. I am fucking dead on. 36 triple D, 26, 37. I was dead on.
Kleen was dead on. He was dead on.
And I still claim undefeated, and you know what? I would just leave it at
Endo
that.
threw you through the loop there, dude. She did because she's teeny weeny.
I still claim that I am correct.
We'll give you the one. We'll give it to you, Kleen. It's a proud thing you have.
I'm arguing the point. Okay.
We're gonna do T-shirts, I think, of that. And it's got Kleen, fucking tit-sized master.
Like for okay. My palm is.
Zelda's asking which person this name is. Her name is Josephine Jackson.
Josephine Jackson.
Spelled typically the way
She's
that
from
Josephine.
Ukraine, actually, and she took an American name apparently.
Josepphine, and then Jackson. Yeah, look her up. She's got some big old blue eyes.
Yep.
Big old blue
You
eyes.
will not be disappointed, Zeldor, I promise.
Let's talk a little bit about. We're down to our last couple minutes of the program here, so let's talk about some things that are coming towards. It's funny to think it's towards the end of the year already. I mean, these shows are coming out. We're almost hitting October.
I know. Speaking of October, with all this bullshit still going on, are we kind of kicking around the idea of the party or no?
Oh, shit, I don't know.
Because I should contact that chick eventually.
What kind? I don't know, man. I don't know. We're still COVIDing, I think. Still COVIDing.
I'm brave. We can face mask. We could all face masks.
That would be great for some people. Some people need face masks.
Hey, you know who could bring the face mask that represent our female counterpartners. They're trying to represent their show, and they could bring some face masks for us.
All right, Kleen. Final words.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
I love doing that shit. Everybody in the kid, this is the Going Deep Show, episode 1554. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our bullshit. And thanks to Zeldor. And I notice Endo says that our hottie of the week has no ass. So
no ass?
She's listening as well. A little
Nice
shout outs to her. Is it a nice butt? I couldn't tell.
Think it's bad.
The photo you showed me on your phone when she
you.
was getting boofed from behind. Anytime a chick's got a dick in her butt or her fucking pussy, it's hard to tell if her ass is good because she's kind of bended in a weird way.
I can show you a lot of pictures. Right?
Endo's a master of the ass. She has a great ass. So, everybody in the kid, if you want to reach us, studio at Going Deep Show. Thank you for listening in and doing what you do. For the rest of the crew and the kid, chill to the next one.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
And just joining us, everybody.
Oh yeah, I just finally just dawned on me. Why didn't I think of this chick earlier? That was my first.
Oh yeah,
childhood crush.
Kleen had a. I tried to get into his initial crush. Like I need to tell you, you were sitting there
My
watching.
Hollywood crush. I didn't. You said my initial crush. I told you who my initial local one was. It was this girl I went to school with. But,
I dated my crush.
did you? I didn't have enough balls to ask her out. I was too shy back when I was a kid.
Too shy to shy, hush hush.
But, But my first my first childhood crush, I never thought of it. Like celebrity crush was Brooke Shields.
Everybody on live webcam, we're looking at Endo's back pocket here. Well, we can't reference you in the damn, like when you've got your butt on in Kleen's camera.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Actually, this is good. Let's do this. Let's start the show. Look at the curvy on that. Look at the curvature of that thing.
Nice butt.
It's hard to do the opposite. I'm looking at it through the beard.
Okay. Yeah, Kleen, let's start this thing.
All right.
Let's start it up, everybody.
You know how everyone thinks podcasting is this awesome new thing? My dad was doing this crap 5 years before I was even alive. And I'm 11 years old. Way to catch up, you freaking jerks.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh.
Fuck her right in the
This is the
pussy.
Going Deep show. Deep.
Go deep. All right, we're gonna do it once more.
Let's do this. Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Going Deep show. I'm the kid goddamn A to the motherfucking G. What's Endo looking at? She needs some coffee? Your cough? Did you bring it out? Here, you can have some of this. Cough. There you go. There's only traces of beer in there. No, there's not. There's not. I'm kidding. There wasn't any in there. I drank it all out first. Mr. Kleen's in studio. Also, Endo, what number are you, I think? You're 4, maybe? Say hi.
My tits are real.
Oh, my God. They are fucking real. We got some jiggles going on. Me like it. If you'd like to reach the show, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow. Mr. Kleen, he finally decided to figure out who his favorite celebrity crush was.
See, I
from
didn't know we
last
were talking
episode.
celebrities though, so that's why I just broke out the name that was my first crush ever.
You had a crush on a girl in the 6th grade,
Yep.
which means you were attracted to underage girls, Kleen. What in the hell is wrong with
that
you?
was underage too.
Well, goddamn you.
We're the same age. I think she was like a couple months older than me, actually.
Last episode, we brought up this Cutie Pies show. I need to know, you knew more research on this. You're on Facebook. You got all the damn info on Facebook and all the controversies that are going on. I heard little tidbits of it at the office the other day. Tell me, do you know anything?
The only thing that I know is that moms and women and people are canceling their Netflix accounts, basically saying fuck Netflix because they're putting this out there for the pedophiles. This is where the petties go, and it's Save the Children. The hashtag Save the Children.
So is the show kind of not serving a purpose as far as like bringing this to light, or are they exploiting the kids and showing that this is a bad thing, or are they're going to do it again and again? It's like a seasonal thing that they're going to keep bringing back, or what?
Well,
because wouldn't you like give them almost props for bringing this out into the light of what's going on? Why would you cancel these people who are telling you, hey, check this out? I guess I haven't watched the show. I
haven't watched. I don't even know anything about it.
I don't even think it's truly related to pedophiles. I think it's just a thing on children. Whatever.
Yeah, it's showing little girls and if I had my cellular device, I could pull up real quick on what people. I just know what they've posted. We've canceled Netflix, and then now looking at all the comments of all these people that I'm friends with are like, we canceled too. We canceled. We canceled. We canceled.
So
we canceled.
Did they watch? Did they watch
yes.
it? So
or
they watched
some
it,
of them, or maybe they
wrong.
didn't even just watch it. They just said, I'm not gonna support an organization that's going to put these little girls out there and they're in their skimpy clothes and their skimpy.
It must be those childhood performers
yes.
like John Bonet.
See,
like dance moms, but on steroids.
Dance moms they didn't have any problems with the dance moms or these pageants.
I did.
What about pageants?
I definitely do.
Pageants are like that's something that goes on all the time, still even to this day. I think. Well,
yeah,
maybe,
they do, but it's not on that level. It's like no makeup and stuff like that.
So we're gonna have to watch this, Clean. I think we should do an in-depth. On the screen commentary. We can make fun of the whole thing, just like we did when Caitlyn Jenner came out as a fucking she-male. Okay, just like a transformer when he became a transformer. We did a whole live expose. And Red Eye was in here, and Red Eye was enlightened.
He's a he-she.
He's a he-she, but he likes to fuck the chicks, and that was like all Red Eye wanted. He wanted to dress like a fucking chick and bang chicks. Anyway. That's a tangent, but I think we should do this again. Something we haven't done in a while. So that could be coming up. We would think of new things.
Know. I don't even know if I want to even watch the little girls in that.
See, here's the thing.
It's like the Epstein thing.
You can't make a determination of whether or not you should cancel your Netflix then. Or to
I haven't. I don't have a Netflix, so that's why I was joking. Like, hey, did you cancel your Netflix? Because I knew this would be something you would bring up on the show, and I knew this is something you'd be talk shit and ramp and rave about. And
well, usually when a bunch of people are going in one direction, I'm going to go get 2 Netflix accounts now. Fuck them. Ooh, you got a problem with that? Go fuck yourself. You do what you do, I'll do what I do. How about that, you dumb motherfuckers? Okay.
Jeez.
No, I don't.
Somebody's angry.
I can't make the determination until I watch it myself. I'm not going to just go with
I know,
the
but
lemmings.
these other girls, women, friends, I don't know, they're fucking whatever. They have watched it or seen it or something.
Listen, head of research here, Zeldor.
Hi, Zeldor.
He's on this shit, okay? He's giving me the quick synopsis. I love Zeldor's my man here, okay? He says, quick synopsis. Amy, an 11-year-old girl, joins a group of dancers named the Cuties at school and rapidly grows aware of her burgeoning femininity, upsetting her mother and her values. So it's like a series kind of a thing.
It is a series kind of thing.
It's a reality show kind of a thing. Okay. All right. Again,
look up the Save the Children hashtag, and it'll something along those lines too. That's something I'm not a part of.
This is something that we deal with every day now with Facebook. If somebody says one thing or types out something, I'm doing this because of this. A lot of people don't do their due diligence and go and actually watch it and make an informative opinion on their own. There's too many of these things that go on like that where this person said this, so I got to go and do that because that's what they said to do instead of like making my own
opinion.
Exactly, and that's a terrible thing to do. You just got a bunch of
nice one. But the whole thing is it wasn't really geared towards pedophilism. The people that are pedophiles just went that direction, I'm assuming, because they caught on the bandwagon.
There are stories that have come out, and you go back to the 60s and 70s, and people making movies. There are movies that have stuff that's just awful, stuff that's terribly wrong. We were talking about songs even from the 80s. He's only 17, Kip Winger. Okay, that kind of thing. Ringo Starr. She's 16. She's young. She's all this. She's got. There's songs that have come out over the course of the years.
Tons.
Okay, so should those songs have not been made? Should those movies have not been made? Creatively, you're making something. So you can't. Wasn't this a female director too? I think this was a female director who made this. I think if I could be wrong on that. She might.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
So again,
besides what I just mouthed off, and I don't even know if that's right. So.
Right.
So yeah.
That's what mouthing is about.
Kleen. Last episode, it was funny watching him try to reach for his phone, and Zelda's calling out. He says, "I'm head of research because I can actually use my phone because I'm not in the studio."
Yeah, I was gonna reach.
Yeah, because kid will bop you in the head.
I know. I was reaching for my phone to actually look something up, and then I'm like, I better set it down because he's gonna give me shit about it. So I set it down.
I told him to put a basket outside the door for everyone when they come in to set their phones in.
The thing though, I don't mind you using the computer and like firing up some stuff to do some research and digging because I don't know. I can't tell if you're doing soundboards or not. And don't make me do this. I'll make you fucking dance. You dance, monkey, dance. So were you watching the last episode? You threw in some shots about. As soon as I walk in, she's like, "I was masturbating to the other week."
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. So
you got to watch your porn though. It's much.
She said you said she had a flat ass.
She didn't have an ass.
I don't think she has a bad ass. I really don't.
Clean. You can't tell because you're staring at her titties the whole time.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have a bad ass. I don't.
No,
think she
I
has
wasn't
bad
listening
ass.
the whole time.
She
I
just doesn't have a
tuned
big
in,
one.
and I tune in, and of course it's like, oh yeah, they're talking about fucking howdy of the week, howdy at chicks. It's like, oh yeah, typical.
It's the tail end of the show. We promised
that's
it.
all we talk about is fucking chicks and tits.
We promised it at the beginning of the show. And it was the last 3 minutes of the fucking show,
right.
So I had to bring it back up. He was talking on something else. Give
so
me some more of this coffee.
you said to go look her up.
Yeah,
there you go.
Definitely.
So I looked her up, and I was like, oh yeah, she does have the huge tits, but I'm like, she doesn't have an ass. So I'm more of an ass kind of girl. So boobies are floppy and saggy. They're gross.
Zelda was very disappointed because he was making breakfast while you were showing off your curvy butt on the camera.
Oh, he missed it.
So you should get up.
Want me to show you, Zeldor?
Get up and do it again. Come on, monkey dance, right?
We're at the strip club now. Enter the main stage. It's Endo and her gene-filled ass shaking it around. Woo!
There it is, everybody. Where's my applause?
I gotta go.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
We got a lot of things going on today. One of which is you're very proud about the progress that one of our bitches has made, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We have dogs. We're very into dogs. We love our puppies, and one of our bitches has a terrible, disgusting, gross, shit-eating mouth.
No, I know which one that is.
And Endo is doing this brushing of the dog teeth.
Nice. Good.
Clean. Have you ever had a dog? I don't think I've ever known if you had an animal. You had cats. You're a pussy guy.
No, I've had
Clean likes the pussy.
2 dogs over the years. I want to get another one. I want a Newfoundland though, so I got to save up for that one.
Is that a big?
They're a lot of work. Yeah, they're huge and they're really super hairy.
Especially the ones I want. They come in large, big, and bigger and jumbo. I want the jumbo one because I want like a 200-pound plus dog.
You know what?
They're 200 pounds in itself.
You know what I picture you, Clean?
What's that?
For some reason, I picture you with a hairless cat.
Hairless cat. Yeah,
like the fat,
yeah,
no,
like
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, it's because he's bald.
Fat, hairless cat, and his name is Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
I can see Clean with a pug.
Yeah, I'm not into pugs. Really.
It's funny how
pugs are ugly as fuck.
It's funny how your dogs do kind of like represent you. Which I struggle with because I have had to become very comfortable with Pink because she has a pink leash, pink little glittery bedazzled.
You have 2
collar.
daughters. That was long ago, dude.
I know, but what I'm talking about is like I would much rather prefer, and this is not a front to my manhood or anything, but I would much rather walk the big black dog and the black with the collar and the fucking spikes and the shit. There's something about it where it's like
she does look intimidating.
Yeah, right. Instead of the wee little shit eater over here.
Yeah, there's 2 different dogs I want, and I will get one of the 2. I either want a Newfoundland because they're just super loving, or I want the badass dog I've wanted forever, the Cane Corso.
Oh yeah.
They look like a Rottweiler on steroids.
They are.
They're a British what is it? It's not British. It's what the fuck? Oh, Italian Mastiff. A breed of Italian Mastiff.
They are ginormous, huge babies. Augie was good friends with one for a couple months.
Yeah, they're nice dogs too, especially if they're well socialized.
I want to talk to you guys about social networking a little bit here. Last night, Endo was discovering that Facebook has really, really revamped a bunch of stuff on. I was kind of looking over. We were in bed and watching the. You were on there, and they've done a ton of redesign and change and stuff in there. What's your take on that? What are you thinking here? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? Are they refining it, trying to keep?
They're just trying to keep people on their website instead of pushing people over to their own websites. But I mean, it's good. It's good for the entrepreneurs or the people that don't have the money or
we don't,
means to have, that aren't as
lucrative and aren't as pushing their own content to their own website, that kind of thing.
Yeah, or no, they don't have the ability or skills or can afford to create a website or sell their stuff on their own website.
Have they done the changes to kind of just keep people on the site longer? Because that does go a long way. When you go to a website and you know where to go, click, 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 you're in, you're out. You do your thing, you get the hell out of there.
They fucking put shit to keep you on there fucking longer when I'm trying to get off. Like there was 3 times I was like, "Oh, you're creating an ad." I'm like, "No, cancel the fucking ad." And they're like, "Oh, you're creating. Are you sure you want to leave this page?" "Yes, I want to leave this goddamn page." Cancel. Like they'll keep you on that way.
Did you ever think about getting your own website and doing your own thing, man? Getting your is your domain available? We can't say it live on Jam. Zelda's going to go steal your fucking domain.
I bet you it is.
I have no
100%.
clue. I have no clue.
You should have that.
My domain was available.
You should have your own domain, Mr. Clean's Skanky Cock Gobbling Whores of the Week.com.
Right. Slutchomper.com was
or here's a shout out to Jeff. He's listening anymore. Mr. Shark Tax.
Favorite website is, wait a second, let me put on my echo here. GagOnMyCock.com.
Ooh. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it is. It is. Actually, it is. I didn't realize it was.
There are nice penises on there.
I did not realize it was.
And
I looked it up, and it actually is a real site.
Nice
bring it up,
penises.
Dude.
Oh yeah, it's.
Cleen loves penis. He loves to say the word penis. I'm just like, yeah, I'm over the word pee-pee. I would
you
say,
like wiener?
I know you got all excited over penis earlier.
Oh, fuck dick.
You got excited over penis. I would say, I don't know, my dick or dong. I'm into the dong.
No.
Mm-hmm. Dick, dong, whatever. So Cleen, to describe
I'm like, cock. Let me see your cock.
Sight of the night. What is it? Let's make this a sight of the night. What was it again? GagOnMyCock.com?
I want to see penis.
I'm trying right now.
Yeah, Cleen. I give him permission now to use this is the wrong thing. I shouldn't have done this.
You guys gotta bring up a fucked up.
Maybe it's not anymore. Wait, it's going on crazy.
Cleen,
you spelled it wrong, dude.
No, there it is.
No,
there it is. No, it's I pulled up Watch My Girlfriend when I typed in gag on my cock. hey, but you know what? I'm down for Watching My Girlfriend. Some of these chicks are pretty hot.
Sight of the night, everybody. The reason I bring up
Watch My Girlfriend.
The reason I was asking her about the social media stuff in Facebook is because
.net.
YouTube has officially launched its own TikTok competitor. That's the thing. Everybody globs onto the
I think I found my new favorite site.
The hot thing of the
Is
day.
there nice dicks on there?
Lots of hot chicks. I don't know about dicks.
You get that anywhere, dude. You can't get dicks anywhere.
There's some
Yeah, you
dicks.
can. Have you not been on the internet before?
There's dicks fucking these chicks.
There's tons of dicks on those sites.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was talking about how YouTube is globbing onto TikTok's popularity and stuff like that. Since I think it was yesterday, TikTok went away. It was going away.
What?
I thought that was what I read. It was that, or the headline was Oracle was going to buy them and keep it going or something like that. I think the deadline for stopping TikTok was like either Monday or Tuesday of this week.
Oh, for real? So what's going bye-bye?
That's what I heard from the old Robin Quivers on How Stern.
Ooh.
That's where I get my news and information.
Robin usually has pretty legit shit though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she does her fucking research. So. So what do you think about like when people like see another popular thing and just like glob onto it and then rip all of the features off? Instagram just did this with TikTok as well.
Yeah, it's Reels.
But the thing is, have you used it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's literally the same. It's literally the same exact thing.
Yeah, just do it in American.
And
version.
it is blown up right now. If you were to take a Reels and post it on your Instagram, I don't give a fuck who you are. That's where it's gone crazy. Like I did it just to test it out with some of my videos, and that's all people are looking at is the videos. It's like photos are no longer a thing.
Wasn't Instagram bought by Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah, okay, so
yeah.
So okay, Cleen.
Face.
We were just talking about this when we were during smoke break. During smoke break, I said we need a producer, and I think you said that. You said that the other day.
What?
We need somebody to just produce the show. To come up with the ideas. Here's what's on tap. Here's what's this. You said it. Endo, you said this the other day.
Tim,
we need a producer.
I think I remember Tim's name. Tim Renicky. I think it was Renicky.
Is this who
if you're listening, dude, hit us up. Hit the show up.
Is that your crush?
No, show number 55. We almost killed this poor bastard.
This is the guy we almost murdered.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Tim Renicky. I think it was.
Now we want him to
Renicky.
produce the podcast.
I don't understand.
It was Renicky. He was a smart motherfucker, man. He was.
Yeah.
He was a very intelligent young kid and very good with video and very very techie.
According to
What
our
does
head,
Zaldor say?
according to our head of research, Zaldor.
I love that you gave him that title.
I do. He's here. He's hanging out. Oracle bought the TikTok.
Woo! Yes, that means TikTok's still alive. I
That-
can still post videos and make money off it.
Deadline is today. President said yesterday that they're going over today.
How about Zelda?
So Zelda's good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey, how about Zelda? Seriously, I don't know what we need him to do, but he'd be a good candidate. He sounds pretty like a sharp cookie.
No, he
I
is.
love Zeldor's voice. He has such a great voice, and I've always wanted him to like be our intro guy, or anytime we have, Mr. Kleen, Skanky Goblin Horror or anything like this. He's just got a killer voice. I love that voice of his.
It's just a bromance, I feel.
He is. We've known each other for quite a long
I
time,
know.
and we were brought together through podcasting, just like my friends. My
Nice.
closest friends are all brought through me through podcasting and baseball and wiffle ball and stuff like this. So, things like that.
Yeah.
So you've seen some good traction with the reels, then.
Mm-hmm.
Kleen, we're gonna have to try this. We have to do some reels.
Do some reels.
Yeah.
Just take your TikTok that you have for GDS, take those videos. Your phone probably automatically saved them if you can't get into your TikTok, and post back into your Instagram, just the TikTok, and watch it go crazy. Remember the one TikTok?
Watch it go crazy. The one where when you cock knock me.
Oh shit! I didn't see any of this stuff. I don't go on TikTok, so
She did. She had the TikTok. How
I'm
many?
TikTok is another place for the petties, man.
I'm 50 plus. So
The thing is, like
I'm not
any
allowed on
website,
TikTok.
could technically be a place for the petty. I mean, you're on the internet. If anybody can use it for good or bad, I mean, you realistically
Under the radar, though.
any of our websites could be used for whatever. No, I mean, you can create subdirectories off of anything you want, put anything you want onto the internet. It has nothing that you can put up a front on your website, and there could be a directory in there with whatever fucking pictures you want to show off. And if you know what those links are to those pictures, it's just a matter of how you want to use it. I mean, you every time the word Tumblr comes up, you associate it as a porn site. I do as well, because that's what I fucking used it for, to get traffic for the podcast, and that's what it was mainly for. But there are a ton of creative people on there that use it for artwork and use it for a lot of other good things. It's just a matter of how you approach what you're going to put onto it. So yeah, TikTok could and has and probably still is used for that.
You should see some of the current trending videos.
Like what?
I don't know. Just seeing a 12-year-old try to do the dolphin just made me want to vomit in my fucking mouth the other day.
That's a little gross. I got a message from El Presidente the other day, and there is a YouTube channel, Naked Baking. It's a naked baking YouTube channel, and it's a girl who is wearing like an apron, an apron, and she cooks and bakes, but she makes money because it's a Patreon site where you can go to her own website and pay to watch her bake nude.
Her OnlyFans, right?
Well, it's a
No,
Patreon.
it's-
on
Patreon,
YouTube.
same thing,
Yeah,
kind of.
It's Patreon to pay for it, but I'm thinking she's got to host that stuff, because there's no Vimeo or
YouTube's not
YouTube of the
gonna
world
let
that's
that.
going to host that.
Right.
So, and this goes back to what I've always said: control your own content, pay for the server that you're going to use, and fuck all these other places. And I bet you this chick's making money just fine.
Oh yeah.
Without having to worry about somebody cutting her off and canceling her. Cancel culture,
Yeah.
it's a real thing.
What happens when Facebook gets fucking... Nobody wants to be on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, kind of like MySpace
If
disappeared.
yeah, exactly. When
There's-
it disappears, there is all those people that all their traffic is from FB that are just going to be poof gone. Where do they get their clients now?
Yep.
Do you think that you could go back and live in a world that doesn't have social media?
I wish.
Oh yeah, I grew up in it.
Yeah, we grew up in it. We knew what it's like on the other side. In fact,
it gives me a little entertainment because sometimes my job gets slow at night, so I'll pop on for a little bit and I'll fuck around on social media. But after like the first 2 weeks, I probably wouldn't miss it.
the thing is that I can actually remember the transition that I had going from what it was to what it now has become. And I remember in my brain thinking to myself, this isn't normal. This isn't the way it's going to be. But now it really is that way.
Yeah, completely.
And that's hard to get your brain into thinking, maybe it'll be simpler. And I got rid of Facebook for like a 3-year stretch between 2013. What was funny is I activated it when was it? Like maybe 3 weeks ago. You were up north, and you started tagging me like a shit.
Well, no, because it was saying your name, accepted your invite to this, accepted your invite to this. So I'm like, what the hell is he on? So yeah, then
Right.
of course I went back and tagged you in all the photos.
Right. So it's when you're away from it though, you realize how much free time you have. You're not you're not Pavlov's dog checking on your phone, checking it on the computer, you're just like,
You're not getting
okay, I got this time. I got you. You can literally make free time. You can make time for yourself doing that.
Yeah, you can have fun doing it.
Give a little detox, everybody. Have a break from it today. You know.
I need a social media manager. If anybody knows one, that can come control my.
And we need a producer. We're looking for a producer of the podcast, for sure. Someone who's not on the mics. Someone who's just in the planning stages of this stuff. Here's what's going on today. Here's our rundown sheet. Here's what's happening. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
Real deal. It could be you. But no. She's soundboard girl. She likes the soundboard.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I mean, you guys wouldn't want to talk about what I gave you a list to talk about. Maybe you would.
First of all, when have we ever steered off of a subject? What do you want to talk about right now? It's all you.
I don't know.
You just said we don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
I don't have anything. Nothing comes to mind.
Right now. Hey, I got something that comes to mind.
What was I know what it was.
I do. Hey. It's a valid story or subject.
Okay.
Elon Musk, Neuralink. You ever heard
Oh
of
yeah.
It? That's very in depth. I meant that's pretty, and he's like strong believer in that. He's thinking about getting himself, if he doesn't already have it.
I think we need to do a
I think he already does have it.
I think he does.
He's not telling people.
We need to do a follow-up with about our Caitlyn Jenner question with Suri from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I can't
Ask
remember
Siri
what
what you should be for Halloween.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Hey Suri, does Caitlyn Jenner still have his big fat cock?
Okay, I found this on the web for does Caitlyn Jenner still have his big fat cock? Check it out.
Check it out. I'm gonna go check out Caitlyn Jenner's big
Let me see his
fat
cock.
I think he did because Kris Jenner
was
was
it
like,
fat, really?
Kris Jenner was very fond of it, so apparently it was rather large and in charge.
Girthy.
I don't know about girthy, but at least large.
Ugh.
Okay, so let's go back to Neuralink. I'm sorry that I totally
No,
threw
that's
us
all
with
right.
this
That's
thing.
all right. I just,
You think that
Just-
Elon has it already?
Just from the videos that we watched and how he talked about it, I was like, I bet you he already has it. I bet you he.
I was thinking the same thing.
I wouldn't
really
be surprised.
I really was because the way his like verbiage and the things he said just kind of steered the direction that I've already got it and I'm doing fine. You know.
But the thing is, she was noticing his voice patterns and the way he kind of says things. He's a little different. He's a little off, and it's almost
he always
kind of
has been though since.
In let's be honest, Bill Gates is the same way, and there's these genius minds. They're thinking fucking
pause.
50 things ahead,
and they pause and process all their thoughts, and then they go for that.
Yeah, when he was he on Joe Rogan? Is that one?
Yeah.
One
Oh
of
yeah,
them?
when he was smoking dope.
He's been on a couple times.
Yeah.
A couple times, yeah.
No, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Would you
Different
do
guy.
this? Let's talk about this. For everybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, look up on YouTube Neuralink, friggin' Elon Musk. They're talking about removing a piece of your skull, putting this device in that connects to your brain that supposedly helps with, everything from vision to memory. And
after it's been around for a while, yes, I would consider it actually. Because after they get all the bugs out of it, it's like anything, like new car, new computer, new phone. They get all the bugs out of shit, and then shit's clicking.
So
I don't know. It's just
I would consider it.
fucked up.
From a layman's standpoint, from an idiot moron standpoint who's drank too much beer and doesn't know what the fuck's going on in the world, me, is what they're doing essentially, okay, I have a messed up nerve in my hand right now. This is sending this signal to my brain to tell me that this is hurting. And this thing helps to not alleviate the pain or not to change it, or to maybe help it a little bit. In that is that what it is?
No, no, not at this point.
Like what is it?
It's just gonna connect the broken links.
And
okay, but
the beautiful
essentially-
thing is you can connect not only the broken links, but you can also connect to this and your phone and everything more freely.
I would be satisfied.
Here's the thing, though. I had this thought real quick about it. Okay, this thing is here to help your vision, right? So you can see straight, or you can. What happens?
If it's
you get fucking wasted And it's your brain constantly saying, you're not fucking wasted, you're not wasted, you're not wasted, or you're fucking doing drugs, you're all fucked up.
Well, the whole thing.
And then your brain, so you could never get drunk again.
Well,
you could never.
No, you would die.
That's amazing.
You could never get fucked up again.
No, that's the problem. You would still get fucked up. Your brain would register it, and you would die. You would die because you get alcohol poisoning or toxic, overload from the drugs.
See, the thing is, you're talking about connecting to an outside network and things like that, which I think would be great. It'd be cool.
No.
What I'm talking about is like I have broken fingers and things that aren't connected and working anymore. How would it affect my physical? Because all this is my brain telling me that this isn't working.
But
yeah,
I think
that it would fix that block.
I think eventually it would journey that way, like as far as
because he talked about
he's gonna elaborate on that, and like all of a sudden, like here you go, here's a perfect example. Okay, your brain
will tell you have a bigger dick and it'll just grow,
interlinking with your spine. Okay, like
he's just
activating.
He
your
wants
spine.
to start doing it with people that have brain injuries.
Yeah.
For example, my uncle, he is paralyzed because he has a brain injury because those neurons are lost. If he were to get that, it would cross that, and he could probably, his arm would be able to move again, his leg would probably be able to move again eventually.
And paralyzed people might be able to walk in because it might stimulate the spinal cord and activate
because
areas
the
that can't
brain
do itself.
That's pretty fucking badass, man.
It is.
We live in the fucking future, everybody.
Well, really, it's the same thing. Okay, those things they have when you think, they interlink with your mind with the I'm having a brain fart right now.
Mr. Crowley, what should we do with it?
Let's do this.
He wants to do it. Mr. Crowley's down.
Crowley's down.
He is.
Let's do this.
He's down to clown.
It's wrap up time, everybody. It's time to get to fucking work. Mr. Kleen, you got final words for me.
As usual, clean is dirty. Dirty.
And what do you got to say?
I don't know. Coffee's good.
Don't you forget it. Oh my God. Granny was a perv. Remember that one?
Everybody, I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep show. Thank you for listening in, hanging out with us. Special shout out to Head of Research, Zeldor.
Zeldor killed it today.
Giving us the information. He's wondering why we haven't been putting out any TikToks of you punching me in the balls. Yeah, you did. You fucking totally cocked me, man.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
She's out of here. She's got to get to a meeting. For Mr. Kleen, everybody here and the rest of the show, she has a she's got a 9, and we tried to crowbar her into the show today, and she's like, I got a 9 o'clock I gotta get to, so.
And she was fighting the whole way.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in and having a good time with us. We really enjoy you. This is episode 1555. 1555.
Wow. We're going to do a crazy celebration for 1600?
Probably. Yeah, the kid, thanks for tuning in.
We're doing a donkey show.
The donkey fucking show. We'll see you guys soon. Chill to the next one.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Shit balls. Alright. Good shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Good shizzle, nizzle.
Sleep this or just leave it alone or what?
Yeah, you just leave her.
Just leave her alone? She'll shut down? Okay. Couple good shows there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We listened to the show last night at work. One of my patients and one of my coworkers I'm training, we're gonna listen to it. The yesterday's morning show. We listened to the first half. The first half. They were cracking up. LBJ, Little Buddy Jr. He went off to chase his career in film, he wanted to be a film director. And I don't know if it ever went through. I should get a hold of my buddy Eric that I used to work with and see if his brother is back in Michigan or not, because he's got a lot of knowledge, like film knowledge and stuff like that.
We don't need film knowledge. I need
I
need a planner. I need a planner.
No, this kid was a big time planner.
Planner.
He had a very creative mind, and he was.
Problem is, like getting somebody invested in it as much as we have
He was
been
a go-getter.
invested in it is the hardest part. That's the thing too.
He's got a very twisted mind. I was just thinking about it. But he's not good at